When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Alabama's offense will get the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Panthers offense has the ball for the first time. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Still running at the 40. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers line it up with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Fit it in the window for the score. setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
That's caught. It's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Clyde. Makes the catch. It's Best. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it down the middle.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job on the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Clyde. Finds his man. It's Stewart.
All right, nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They're working that left side. Back midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Fires to the big fella. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. 2nd and 10 here. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a mitt.
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Panthers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes that Alabama offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Catch in the middle. It's Clinton. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Really nice 1st down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Clyde. Hit as he throws. And those two couldn't make the connection. Incomplete pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got him downfield. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17th.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The give on the option. Touchdown, Bama! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on second down. A little screen to the running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be third and long. The offense changing the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And that's another FIU.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Makes the grab. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Finally, the defense gets to the quarterback. I say finally because last week they had 6 sacks. They were harassing the QB so far today. Just their first sack. They got to continue to get more pressure on the quarterback.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll pull it down and run. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. From the gun. Give on the inside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The give from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
Here's a heat. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Completes it in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
If I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
And you blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
The defense was on to something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Touchdown, FIU. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Clyde. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that 1st down marker. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Got his man on the right. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Gets open down the middle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I love an wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 4 over Akron. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick strike complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Alabama quickly back to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Trying to set up the screen. Hard running there. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Just threw that one way too far.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Fires into the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Florida International offense is back on the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, and walk out with a W.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
When I'm in a tight game and it's a one-possession game, I do not want to put my defense on the field. You could tell the offense didn't. Great job executing the 3rd down, getting the 1st down, and now we're just going to play the tick, tick, tick game.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida International. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw, it's Klein. He's got him. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Alabama needs just a few inches here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to. Good catch. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one